Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy. Coming at you today, a little something different. We're going to be looking at the Warrior's Den, checking out the new Ocelotl hero. Again, I apologize if I mispronounced that. Don't got the webcam on because I'm still a little bit sick and frankly, look terrible. So that's why you're not going to see my mug, but we're going to go through this, give my first reactions to some of the move set, the feats, and just some of the gameplay overall, and just kind of see what we have, because I haven't done one of these in a while, as you know, took a little bit of a break, but we're back here, and we're just going to see how this character kind of looks, and see maybe they seem like a good character or not. So I'll skip through ahead to the points where I think are interesting, and yeah, you guys let me know what you think about it in the comments. But just based on the original trailer, the weapons and like the overall aesthetic of the character is top notch. So I think everyone has kind of been saying the same thing as well. All right, I'm gonna skip over most of the art and like narrative stuff because frankly, I'm not about to talk about the Aztec culture when I don't know too much about it. But generally speaking, I just kind of want to take a look at maybe some of the art that we have on the character, just kind of see what kind of fits we'll be rocking with. Okay, we got some of the fits. Okay. I mean, oh, he got a bird. My man got the. Oh. All right, sorry.
But in this case, it's just fur. It's rocks.
Yeah, I think most of these look pretty solid. Ooh, the cheetah or jaguar, if you will.
Put it around your belt. Call it a day.
I like that. Another bird with the feathers.
See that the materials are really raw. They're from nature. They're just.
They do look raw. It looks nice, actually.
Like that
I feel like there's going to be some pretty sick customization with this character.
Yeah, so
oh shit, we ain't done!
Which is a really
That's a cool mask.
to work with. You'll see that
yeah, I like that. A lot of like decorations and stuff. That is terrifying. I wouldn't want to run into that on the battlefield.
Every color is the same. There's depth in the blue.
Oh!
Depth in the gold.
Oh no!
The woods.
Oh no!
Reddish tint.
That's terrifying.
Brownish.
These actually look sick.
And the feathers.
I mean, I don't think anyone has ever said that the art team fails in For Honor. I think for the most part, they're always go above and beyond with making things look nice. Okay, we got some of the versions of the weapons. So yeah, it's a club and a spear, which is pretty neat. I see some of the rare variants in the background. Like, look at that. Look at this little turquoise looking. That looks sick. Oh, that looks nice.
It's amazing. It got me really excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to spend some time in the customization menu.
Yeah,
oh yeah, these are pretty dang solid.
60% of my For Honor game time is.
They look like more traditional too. I don't know if that's true, but they look good. Oh, all right, we get to see the actual more legendary type gear. The higher you get. Yeah, dude, this turquoise one looks sick. That is the coolest looking one in my opinion.
So a little thicker, a little more goop.
Ooh, also this blue and gold one's pretty clean.
Yes.
I like that quite a bit.
I love that. And
I like how they have like the faces carved into the club.
The new hero.
That's really nice.
We've got a new set for Shinobi coming out as well. So
new Shinobi set. Who cares? Am I right, guys? Dap me up real quick. All right. Yeah, no, that's nice. Are we seeing the Shinobi set?
Yeah.
Oh, we do see the Shinobi set. Oh, it also looks like a bird. That one actually doesn't look bad. That first one doesn't look bad. This one, not a huge fan. All right, this is what we've been waiting for, though. There's a nice little bit of fashion to show off right there, but the gameplay, I think, is what everyone is most excited for.
Because then it makes it too difficult to kind of understand, right? So if I can compare to heroes slow a little bit to other heroes. This hero, as you will see, has an infinite chain.
Okay.
And it's kind of like
we did. Never been done before.
Buttons, but a little bit cranked up.
Just to the end.
Just a little bit cranked up. That's gonna be it's gonna be really interesting, and then we can talk to these wonderful people about animation as well as we go through it. So let's get started.
Let's get started. Okay.
All, yeah, you can see him walk there.
Okay, it's got a cool run animation.
All that cool stuff. Sprinting
looks nice. It does look.
Attack over there. So
okay, sprint attack is with the club.
So we're gonna do like a little emo here, right?
What was that? Was that 16 damage sprint attack? Okay.
This.
Oh no.
Death whistle.
Straight off the bat.
Oh, he gets a death whistle emote.
Let me do it again so we can have a better view of it. There we go.
Amazing.
That is terrifying.
Honestly, this is-
Imagine spamming that on a
Sounds
corpse
great,
of your
too.
enemy.
Yeah,
That's going to be
All
done
right, okay,
quite
so
a lot.
let's look at the rest of this hero's attacks because that's kind of interesting.
Yes.
So as I was mentioning, we kind of have an infinite chain, but it's a little bit different this time, right?
Okay.
Because normally when we have like something like Shaolin, you can do like like light to heavy, light to heavy, light to heavy. But that's kind of cool.
Right? Yeah.
But then we went, how do we take this a step further, right? And so what we came up with is every single option that you typically have. So light, heavy, zone, and bash work everywhere. So I can do light, but I can do light into a bash. I can do light into heavy, into a zone, into a bash, into all sorts of things.
Okay.
So the
That's
rules
actually...
for chaining for this hero is
That's like Medjay on
every time you do the
steroids.
same button or so the same type of action twice in a row, right? So if you do light, heavy, bash, zone, you go into a finisher. That's where you stop.
Right.
The finishers
Okay.
typically are like a little bit stronger.
That's kinda
than
cool,
other stuff.
but
That's kind of interesting.
Also, yeah, it's just like Medjay on
and
steroids.
you can alternate them constantly. And each
I like that,
option
though.
you
I mean,
have
shit.
has different
Let me just hit a
options.
bunch of buttons.
What's also interesting is that we really built this hero to be every single light attack is using the spear, and every single heavy attack uses the club.
Ah,
When we zone,
that's kinda cool.
sometimes it uses the club, sometimes like you see the finisher uses both at the same time.
I like
Kinda
that it
cool.
uses
I know
both.
This this caused not problems, but it's
Top heavy
challenging for animation,
24.
Right? To really have
Okay.
that different because it's the first time we have a hero.
That's probably for a
that has two
finisher.
really,
12,
really
14.
distinct
Okay.
weapons.
Damage
like
doesn't
real
seem
weapons,
crazy.
not like a shield.
And then with the club, we went more for the heaviness, feeling the body weight, feeling that power. And then if we talk
Ooh,
about the
unblockable
chain,
finisher right
we
there.
went and took advantage of that inertia that the character was having,
That's
the
it.
momentum he was having.
I feel like this character's
And
going to
we
be
made
pretty
the decision,
decent.
Like, are we making him a spin or not? So.
Oh my gosh, getting the bash in there
yeah,
too is crazy.
Like that, like you're showing it right now.
yeah. We tried to make sure when we're designing this hero to have almost like a blender-like quality, right? We want you to when you're facing an Ocelotl that
You want to be put in the
scared.
blender?
And to have that sort of pressure and to make sure that
That's
that
what he
really
literally
felt
said.
That pressure.
We want
to
this
make sure that
character to
chain
put
link
you in the
timings are as
fucking
short as
blender.
possible. So often enough, when you do if you do a light into a heavy, you see it goes very, very, very fast into the next attack. You can delay them a little bit, of course, right, if you want, but you don't
Right.
have to. And if you go really, really quick, you get that sense of pressure, of that constant aggression.
Honestly,
and you
more
feel
often than
blender,
not,
right?
just
That's
like
kinda what
spamming like attacks in an infinite chain actually works if you like
you were mentioning.
get a lot of
There's
different
challenges
varieties, and the fact that you can go like
Well,
heavy
how do we
light
make this
bash,
look good? How do we
heavy
make this feel
light
good?
bash,
That's-
heavy
that's-
heavy,
that's
you know,
really
stuff like
cool.
that.
That's really
Gives them a lot of options for
I
the
can
infinite
really
chain.
pull that
So
off. All right, so let's keep going a little bit into the hero's like basic kit, right?
Yeah, let's see it.
So like I was saying, every single light, like the neutral lights are 500 ms, like we normally have.
Okay.
Chain lights are all 400 ms.
Ooh.
They tag
Those are
people
pretty
in
fast.
dodge after you do a heavy or a bash or whatever. So
Those are
again,
quick.
A lot of pressure there. Light finishers are 400 as well. So if I
You
go
just got to make
light
sure to
into
block
light,
up
that's
against this
400.
character. I ain't parrying
Again,
400
different
ms.
reactions.
I ain't got the
We've
reactions.
done some tests with
I
some
cannot.
pro players. Yeah, that's the thing.
we can. For sure.
Heavies, chain, so the chain heavies are 700 ms,
Okay.
really, really fast and with really quick chain link timings, again, to keep up the pressure. Heavy finishers are unblockable in every single stance, big swings there.
Every single
Like,
direction.
really like put a lot of like
Is that 28
effort into,
damage
like, the camera
that we're
angles
looking
and,
at?
like,
Yeah,
all that sort of
Okay,
they are
not
my
bad.
favorite attacks.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
know if
one
I'm
of my
in the
favorites
source or
as
not.
well.
Yeah, they look really, really cool, right?
I am in
Edits are
source.
very,
Okay.
very heavy.
And then we have zone attacks, which are always armored. The open
Okay.
one, like it
Hyper armor
a little bit later.
zones.
But when you go into chains, you get armor at the first frame.
Ooh.
They're a bit slower, but the idea there is
That's
like,
not bad.
you
You can
fight
trade with
whatever,
it and
you
keep your
typically
chain
want to use
going.
zone attack as well. Heavy zone finishers as well. Like and they switch sides too, so you're not super predictable. Again,
22
these
and
are
24
obviously
damage for
tough
zone.
guys against
That's
them.
not bad.
That's great. And then we have bashes, right? So
Okay, let's see the bashes.
we also have an opener bash, so from front dodge
Okay.
to bash. We do
Classic.
this. One of the things that we'll see as we go towards this is that every single bash this hero has deals direct damage.
Okay.
Never has confirmed damage afterwards, although
Okay.
getting a 400 MS light afterwards is almost guaranteed. but, you know, there's still ways to get out of it.
Yeah.
So,
So
the neutral
basically
bash,
confirmed
Pretty
damage.
simple, 500 MS bash, up for front dodge. So that works quite
And then you
well.
can continue
Then
your
we have
chain,
the
I assume.
version that I'm going to go into here, which is slower, deals the right damage, but is feintable. Right? We've been doing a lot
Jeez.
of feintable bashes.
You most certainly have.
especially
Was
we've
that
had some
18
players that
damage on
tested
the
it out a little bit with us and
bash in chain?
like, yeah, this is really, really
That seems a little high.
And last but not least, we have the Bash Finisher, which is 500 MS, deals quite a bit of damage. You have to make a read because you cannot
22.
dodge after
So you can
this
get bashed.
if I throw a light. So it's
You can get bashed,
a lot of
bashed?
pressure and that build up there.
For
going to what am I going to do?
40
What's my opponent
damage?
gonna do? What's
Is that what I was
the
seeing?
Ocelotl Finisher has the kind of trust cut there. So
I mean, that
kinda-
cut is
kind of
cool, but yeah,
inspiration
that's 40
basically.
damage if you get
Oh,
double
at first,
bashed in chain.
all the bashes were pummel strikes.
Ow.
I believe the
I feel like that'll hurt.
opener was the right
The
side,
animations
and
look
then
sick,
for
though.
Daniel was saying the rage of the character through that move.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. I mean, I guess it would make sense to do 22
So,
damage.
alright,
My throat just
outside
got
of
slit.
this, we have dodge attacks. They're all on lights. They don't have massive.
Hit dodge
trajectories.
lights,
Again,
okay.
we have to have like some downsides to the hero, but also like it feels really natural to have.
I assume you can
quick
probably
dodge
go into
attacks
your
like
chain
this,
from that as well.
dodge light as well there.
It's kinda like Valks.
There's one more little thing I think that we haven't done.
Oh yes,
Right?
yes, that's
Oh.
That's quite different with this hero.
Go
So
ahead.
one of the things that we really want to feel, because we have all of this, right? We have the feat set that we're also
Yeah,
going to talk
yeah.
afterwards. But one of the core aspects is the hunting, the stalking, right? And so
Oh.
as we were developing
Okay.
the hero more and more and more, we're like, we're kind of missing that aspect a little bit. So we ended up creating a new kind of stalker stance, prowl stance.
Stalker
You
stance.
access it by holding down on the right stick, and you go
Okay.
into this, right? So when you are in this stance, there's a couple of things.
You
First
can
of all,
move,
block.
actually.
Even though like it's not super visible, but when you go into it, you get you do get a little bit of dodge range. Kind of
Yeah,
like with
yeah.
Nobushi, it's the same timings as Nobushi, so you can dodge attacks with it.
Yeah.
So it works quite well. And then the other thing that's interesting here is that you actually walk faster when you are in this stance than when you're not. So an example, if I'm strafing to the right,
Oh, that's
here,
interesting.
you see the speed I'm going at.
I mean, I guess that makes
when
sense.
I'm in that prowl stance, I'm going much faster. Faster front.
I mean, I
faster
wonder if you
back,
have any.
faster
You got to
everything.
have something.
So the idea here
different
is that
out of
we
it, like
really want
attacks
people
have to be
go
different.
you. So when you are in this stance, you have one single attack that you can perform.
It's got to be like a
with the
jumping
heavy
attack or
button,
something.
which is this. So when you perform it, you
Wait, that
jump
was sick,
forward,
actually.
leap by quite a bit.
Yeah.
And if your attack connects, or you can move from really far, you get into a bit of a pin. The club gets embedded.
So
in
it does
the opponent,
24
slices
damage
it
with
off.
the top heavy
So
with
really,
the
really good.
pullback on
This
the club.
acts as a heavy, so you can do your heavy chains afterwards.
Ah.
It's a heavy opener, like what we have as heavy openers, and it's super effective.
Kind
It's
of
not
reminds
the
me somewhat
best
of
tool
like
in
that
1v1
gazelle
to warn people
type
right
shit
away.
that
It's
Afira
not
has, where
meant
you can
to
just
be
cover
used as a
distance
1v1 tool.
quickly. Yeah, it's kind of the
Strike
Afira treatment, I
works super
feel.
well. It's not feintable or anything, but
Trying
if
to
you
get
have
that
commit to
distance.
it, but it feels really good.
That is pretty cool. I mean, that's an interesting stance, just to like point out. I don't think it's like too oppressive because they have mostly their kit is based on like the infinite chain, but to have that as like a little option to maybe like position yourself better and then try to jump in, I don't think it's bad because you have only one attack from it. It's not like you get a shit ton of options from that as well.
So, we're gonna look at executions, right? So
All right, Xyz, let's see them.
Really just
I'm curious to
demonstrates
see
what-
these.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
one,
Oh, throw the club into your shoulder.
So good.
That's a base XE too. That's actually
pretty
nice.
brutal, looks pretty cool.
That is good. I like that a lot.
We're gonna go through all four of them. So,
Ooh, all four that'll be on release. Nice. Curious to see these.
Just never stop pressing buttons. That's the goal.
Oh!
And then you
I
go
like
back.
this one. I love this
Oh!
one. So,
The Daniel special.
Oh!
right, so clearly, right now we're on stream, so we
Cannot
skip
show
the blood and
the-
stuff. We don't show the blood, but it's quite
Well,
bloody.
you see it in game. It's
Yeah,
it's quite
Jesus.
bloody.
Demonetization simulator.
Again,
Holy crap. See this one? Okay. A little chop right
bit
there.
faster execution.
That one's faster. Yeah, that one's not bad. The second one is definitely the
finally-
coolest in my opinion. Lots of grunts too, if you're into that type of stuff.
There we go. So that's the fourth execution here.
Okay, into the leg.
Yeah.
Oh!
Fall right on the spear, right?
That's my personal
So
favorite.
that's what we did
Yeah.
at mocap, right? We have
Oh.
one guy, like jump like that and fall into the spear and just
Yeah.
Yeah, not into this.
Oh my god, that is disgusting. Yeah, the second and fourth ones they showed. Holy, those were brutal actually. Those are really cool though.
The feats are, because that's quite unique.
It's nuts, and
It's
you know,
okay. I
that's,
don't like that he
and
says it's
incredible.
nuts.
I gotta
Don't say that
just
it's
to
nuts.
Back to like the work
We don't
the
need a
team did,
warmonger
this
day
was a
one
big team
release
effort
type
to
unit.
get all this.
I'm hoping with the feats we get a death whistle. He blows the death whistle and something happens. I feel like it will, though.
All right. Okay. So we can switch to there. Okay. So
All right.
this
Three
was one, right?
passives.
So as you see,
Three
four
passives.
feats, first
I
two
don't
are
see, actually.
passive, the last one is active. So we'll go for the first one because I think it's the crazier one, right? So,
Okay.
Jimmy, if you wouldn't mind killing me, please.
By the way, Chad, if you're not sitting down, now's a good time to sit down. If you're in a car, buckle up.
What
You can just find a seatbelt anywhere.
is it like? You don't die?
Just not execute me. And
Am I not gonna die?
okay, so
go.
not. Oh no, I died. What's happening?
Oh no.
Oops.
Oh,
I
man.
respawn. So this is what the first.
Oh.
feat does. So whenever you die,
You can choose your
and you're not
respawn point.
executed and respawn wherever you'd like, as long as you're
What?
exposed to enemies or allies, or in ladders. You can run around. you
That's
can go up
actually
ladders
kind
if
of
you like.
crazy.
You're also faster. Yeah, that's true. You're actually running faster. So
That's actually just like a great way to try to back cap
Alright,
points.
Good here. Respawn here. Right.
I mean, you
back
don't have
capping,
your full health,
super
right?
crazy,
But
super dangerous.
yeah,
really,
no
really cool
shit,
stuff.
no shit.
So
That's dangerous. That's
the
actually
first
kind
feat
of
really
insane.
Is,
I'm
we'll do it
surprised
again
that that's
just
a
to make
first
sure that
feat.
there's a couple of more things to talk
I
about,
gotta
but
watch out
essentially
for the
it's
fucking demons in my head, but now there's
around the
demons in my
concept
game
of-
too.
Another thing that's important to see here is that the feat always activates. There is no cooldown to it, so every time.
Well, every time you die,
you die on the battlefield.
That when you
and you're
aren't
not
executed.
Like, if the
Okay,
timer
so you can't
expires,
respawn. I mean, you can
respawn
kind of
at one
respawn
point,
close to an enemy though,
So you really have to like, kind of respawn wherever you like there. And it's super good.
and still get back into a fight. Especially if someone like tries to run away, just be like somewhat close to him, chase them back to their point as they're low, and then fight them again.
As you're running around in that form, your opponents cannot see you.
Yeah,
Ah!
right. Like if you wanna, like, you can,
Invisible.
Actually, I'll
Yeah, please kill me. Animations. They turn out to be way
Oh,
too long.
that
so,
is
it was very
terrifying.
Very actors were moving around and being revived, but
I mean, I guess you have like the vision, so he's somewhat close nearby. That's a pretty wild first feat. It's a
very,
cool
very
idea.
unique,
We'll see
very
how it.
different.
We'll see
We've
how it
never
feels.
even tried to
yeah.
mess with this.
It could be
I
really
know our
strong.
programmers
We'll have
were
to see.
having it. So the second feat is kind of like Aztec Killer Deterrent, right? So that's
I like it. I like it.
That's how I like to put it,
I
right?
think we should change
What?
the name.
Right? Yeah. So what it does is when you actually kill an ocelotl
Okay.
here, so you see on top of my head, I have a little marker, and I also have a buff and a debuff. The buff is for the third feat, but the debuff is on me. So essentially, when you kill an ocelotl, you get revealed on the map, and you get a defense debuff for, I think it's 15 seconds. We really want to
Wait,
make sure that
you
like,
get
again,
the
feats
debuff
play with life
from the
and
feat?
death, and what happens when
Oh, okay.
kill an ocelotl
It's if
and what
you
happens
kill
when
them
you
and they
get
have the
killed
feat
as
equipped.
well.
I was about to say, if you
Thanks.
run the
And so the
feat
next one, when I
and you kill
an
someone
ocelotl- when
and
I
then get
kill
it, I was
any
like, okay,
hero
that makes sense.
right
That
here,
makes sense. I get it now.
So third feat activates. So
Not
the third
terrible.
feat
I
is
get it
whenever
now.
You kill an enemy, execution, whatever. You gain a speed increase
And a damage
a-
increase.
an attack buff.
Okay.
So again,
Okay,
it's
that's
like
interesting.
really
Makes them that not focus them because they get shields down
So
basically.
again, with that.
Okay,
life and
okay,
death
that-
stuff,
that's kinda
you
cool.
manage to kill your prey.
I kind of like more
Fucked up,
active
you're
feats
alright, cool, I mean,
personally
you'll
above
kill more stuff
passives,
and you kill more people.
but that's
So
not
that's
bad.
Really good. Again, short cooldowns on those are passive.
And I'm assuming the
Training
last one's some
trigger
sort
every
of
single time
spear
you
throw.
move
Imagine it
kill
pins,
somebody.
like a spear pin.
The legend. The legend.
Really wanted to go. You know what? We have like this big spear. I want to throw it and bring people back to me. Right?
Sure, yeah.
Oh.
What do we do here? We throw the spear. Get the opponent back to
Motherfucking
me, and then you get into a
scorpion.
sharp break. So
Oh,
now, like
man.
Jimmy's gonna perish, unfortunately, but it's okay.
Due to the other effect
So
of that.
what happens is when
You get a
throw that
free
spear,
guard
the
break?
cooldown also we're on like super fast feet, so don't worry about it. The
Yeah.
cooldown, this is not the actual.
It's okay,
cooldown.
Chad. It's okay.
Okay, right? So what ends up happening?
That's
is that you
interesting.
throw the spear when it connects.
Especially if someone
deals
tries to
a
run
little
away.
bit of direct damage.
That'd be really funny.
a
Try to run
significant
away,
amount
just
of bleed
scorpion
damage.
them.
Let's do this. And then, oops, there's a ledge. Oops.
I get it. I get what he was going
Trust me,
for.
It works.
A little ledge
every single
bait.
time, but it works. So you have to be careful. You have to be really close to the ledges. But that's the type of thing. You
That's
can
interesting.
expect, right?
That's
you
kind
use
of
it
cool.
to do-
Doesn't seem like it's like a huge amount of damage. People might,
and the target-
if they have any other options for like,
pull them towards
I don't know, a fire flask or a,
So you can't just
something that
pull
just does
someone
more
to ally
AoE team damage.
yourself.
They might go for that, but that's not bad for
It's a
fighting
mix
your
of
ones.
projectile-
All right, so that was mostly the Ocelotl stuff. I might quickly go through the patch notes here, but just looking at the character in general, it seems pretty interesting. Definitely built around an infinite chain, like they said. There's a lot of options, right? You can go zone, light, heavy, bash in any order, as long as you don't do the same thing again. But again, you could go like light, zone, heavy, light, bash, stuff like that, and get like try to go for the finisher. So it does seem kind of like a blender character. Dodge attacks were nothing special. The sprint attack, The little stance, the stalker stance, is kind of interesting. Again, somewhat similar to Aphira, maybe not closing as much distance as Aphira does, but you can kind of jump in from afar and kind of move a little bit faster. So that's pretty cool. I like that. The feats are quite interesting. The phantom respawn thing, I'm gonna be curious to see how that plays out in Dominion. But I like the 4th feat, pulling people a little scorpion, get over here. Overall, aesthetically, looks really cool. It's got some death whistles. The executions were sick. So I'm looking pretty forward to playing this because it actually doesn't seem like a super, super difficult character. Kind of a mix of like a Medjay and a Berserker, even though Medjay is already kind of like Berserker when he has his other stance. But that's kind of what I'm feeling from this. I like it. Maybe with a little Valkyrie, obviously, because of the spear aspect in there and some of the animations. But overall, I think it's looking pretty damn nice. You guys can, again, let me know what you think about it in the comments. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the changes right here. I might not watch the video, but the Jotun Farewell, no longer chains on miss. I don't remember which attack that is. Hammer Slam does less damage. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I think this was like the dodge attack that you could follow up, right? I don't know. I could be wrong, but a little bit of a Yorm nerf. That makes sense. I actually hadn't seen too many. We got Scent. Charge that gains uninterruptible stance. Oh. So you get uninterruptible quicker on Scent. That's going to be awful for me because I am terrible at fighting against Scents. Nucia. Caltrops is 90. Ah! Why do you nerf her? She's not that great still. She's gotten some buffs, don't get me wrong. I pissed off my dog. Oh, why do you gotta... I mean, to be fair, Caltrops is her best feat. Just kind of sad to see. Alright, moving on. What else we got in here in fighters? Anyone that I play a ton of? No, doesn't look like it. Alright. And really quickly, just want to shout out Apex Gaming PCs. Until tomorrow, the 21st, there is 15% off orders when you use code Tony. I've been partnered with them for a while. They're a great company. And I even have my own custom line of PCs on there that you can choose from and pick out. If you want a PC, definitely the place to go. And you're not going to get better savings than this. If you do miss out, though, you can still use my code for 5% after the 21st. So make sure to click that link in the description. That's pretty much what we're dealing with there. So yeah, the Ocelotl seems really cool. Going to be excited to play it. Comes out the next Thursday, so I'll definitely get some videos in on that when I am able to. But I appreciate you guys watching this probably long and extended reaction type content. Again, I'm just a little sick, so that's why I don't got the cam on. Hopefully you guys don't miss me too much. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.